Gamesweasel.com. Review.
I've been looking forward to Portal 2 ever since it became a surprise hit as part of the Orange Box Half-Life compilation. Since then I've read the hype and even interviewed Chet Falisek from Valve, who co-wrote the game. Finally I get my hands on it and I'm very pleased with the outcome. Still playing as Chell, you're woken up by a little robot called Wheatley, who accidentally wakes up GLaDOS and the testing begins all over again. The first thing you'll notice is Stephen Merchant's voiceover. It's laugh out loud funny, and this theme continues with all the disembodied voices you hear throughout the game, including the voice of J.K. Simmons. It's genuinely one of the funniest games I've ever played. There's also more variety in gameplay as well. Not only are there new things to play with, but also in terms of structure. There are moments when you enter test chambers and solve puzzles, and also other parts where you explore, escape, and visit as yet unexplored areas of Aperture Labs. There are also plenty of plot twists which I won't divulge here. So what new ways are there to be tested? Of course, the portal gun's back, as well as the companion cube. You can also change the path of lasers to activate doors and switches, and even destroy robot turrets. Aerial faith plates are new and catapult you into the air, resulting in some fun aerobatics. And later in the game there are 3 gels you can play with as well. There's orange propulsion gel, which gives you a burst of speed, blue gel, which coats surfaces so you can bounce on them, and white gel, which lets you fire portals onto previously unportalable surfaces, if that's a word. The addition of these extra elements really bend your brain at times, but I'm happy to report not once did I have to cheat and ask advice or look it up on the internet. There's great satisfaction when you're just about to give up and then something clicks and you manage to solve a puzzle, and so it's safe to say the difficulty set just right. Pacing is another matter though. The game starts off at a cracking pace, but it does slow down a bit too much towards the middle, with little or no dialogue at times to keep the interest up. The 360 version also suffers from loading screens between most test chambers, which I'd like to have seen preload invisibly. If they can do it in Dead Space 2, I'm sure it can be done in Portal 2 as well. Once you finish single player mode, you can play with a friend online or split screen in co-op mode. Playing as robots Atlas and Peabody, you have to work together to get to the exits and move forward. Simple gestures and the ability to ping where you want your playmate to fire portals do help communication, but I do recommend playing with someone who also has a headset if you're playing online. It's fun but very frustrating when you know you have the right solution, but unfortunately your friend wrongly thinks they do as well and stubbornly won't comply. If you like the original Portal, you'll absolutely love this sequel, so it gets an almost perfect 9 out of 10.
Goodbye.
You've been watching a review from Gamesweasel. If you want to get the show each week, which includes video game reviews, news, previews, competitions and special features, then head over to Gamesweasel.com for our video podcast, Gamesweasel TV.
Gamesweasel.com.